Calling all witches and wizards, there's a new kind of magic in town. Hello, ma'am, fam, and welcome to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I am so excited to be at Universal Orlando today for two main reasons. One, there are brand new interactive wands and interactive magic around both lands of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And two, it's officially Butterbeer season through May 31st, which means there are new Butterbeer treats to enjoy. So today, we're gonna get one of the new wands, do some of the new spells and the new magic, and I'm gonna eat as many Butterbeer flavored treats as I can stomach. It's gonna be so magical. Come with me. Now I will warn you, it is spring break during this video, so patient pants are on, as I'm sure things will take a little longer than normal, but that's all good. We're gonna have an amazing time regardless. I'm starting here in Diagon Alley, which is the Universal Studios Florida side of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now before we can do wand magic, one must acquire a wand, and there's only one place to go for this.
Ollivanders, ain't no place better.
Welcome to Ollivanders. Here are the brand new wands. There's currently these 4 different designs. These are not like some of the Generation 1 wands where they're designed to be a certain character or famous witch or wizard's wand. These are all just these unique designs. They're all made out of different kind of wood. Oak, redwood, spruce, and cedar. Silver. Oh, like actual silver. Excellent. And then this one has an emerald in it. That one has a ruby in it. They're $85 compared to about $65 for the regular ones, but I feel legally obligated to buy the one with the emerald as a Slytherin. Okay, I got my wand. Let's unbox it together. Here she is. Okay, she's beautiful. And if you're wondering what's different about these ones, is there are some spells that only these ones can do. There is gonna be haptic light up and vibration and things in the wand. Some of the results are gonna be different when you do the magic, and you should link it up to the Universal Orlando app, which will then allow you to choose a Patronus, a line for your house, get points for your house, and then send you on different quests and adventures. So there's times where you're gonna be doing different spells based on what the app is telling you compared to the spell logo that's on the ground. So different things will happen as compared to if you have one of the older ones when you go to these places. And there's also special magic that you can only do if you have this wand and have completed some of the adventures. So I'm super excited. I've been trying to avoid spoilers because I don't want to know what's going to happen when I wave the wand. So I'm really, really, really excited. So first, though, we got to connect my wand to the Universal app, which the wizard at the store at Ollivanders said to use this barcode on the bottom of the box on the Universal Orlando app. Let's go to Wizarding World. That would start. Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Diagon Alley. We're going to go there. And then Universal Play, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Boom. We're doing great. Getting started. Unlock magic with a 2nd generation wand. Personalized journey. Mysterious encounter. Oh, very exciting. All right, let's get started. Play now. This video is going to be an adventure of us learning together, because normally I've done the things I'm talking to you about. I've never done this, obviously, so bear with me. Also, again, it's really busy here, so I think we'll be waiting for a while to get to the spells. But there's also potential. I have a kind and genius teacher on their way to help me if needed. Okay, would you like a 2nd generation wand? Yes. Do I have a wand box? Yes. Scan. Okay. Customize your wizard name. Wizard84371475. How do they know that's what my friends call me? No, we're gonna change that to Molly McAwesome. My avatar. Do I want the Leaky Cauldron, a Chocolate Frog, a Niffler, the Deathly Hallows, a Dragon, a Time Turner, a Thestral, a Snake, Eagle, Ministry of Magic, Badger, Hogwarts Express, Lion, Golden Snitch. Oh my god, there's so many. Death Eater, no. Key, Dark Mark, no. Weasley's, Beaubaton, Big Wiz statue, a Bowtruckle. Ooh, there's some secret ones that I think are for Epic that haven't revealed themselves yet. Oh my god, there's so many. I did not think there'd be this many, or I probably would have started reading them all. Okay, I'm gonna pick I'm gonna choose Slytherin as my house, obviously, so I'm gonna pick my favorite magical creature, the Thestral, as my icon. My Patronus can be Stag, Cat, St. Bernard, Dolphin, Phoenix. Okay, my real Patronus would be a Great White Shark or Kronk. So I guess I'll go with the dog. Choose your house, obviously. Save settings. Okay. Do you want to add another wizard? They will need their own wand. I don't have anyone here right now, but it's cool that you can add your friends. So we're gonna click Start Exploring. Switch map views to see your adventure journey. I'm currently on spell view, which would just show you all the spell spots around, but I want to go on adventure view so I can go on an adventure. Okay. Follow the directions. Switch. Okay, we're in adventure view. Diagon Alley. My friend Megan, Miss Wizarding World, told me to go to options, wand settings, turn on spellcasting assistance, which is trading wheels. We're gonna turn that on, save the settings. Okay, next task, let's go on an adventure. Start your journey. There are 2 adventures you can use to start your journey. Once you select one, the other one will be available later. Okay. Select an adventure to complete in the Wizarding World. I can choose Care of Magical Creatures, Spellbinding, Quidditch, Elemental, Nocturne Residence, and Defense Against the Dark Arts. So many good choices. This is so fun. And I'm literally just sitting on the floor. Okay, well, you have to unlock them. And right now, the only ones unlocked are Care of Magical Creatures and Spellbinding. I'm gonna go with Care of Magical Creatures. Starting adventure. Also, Celestine is coming out, so I'm sorry it's loud. Begin an Ardine Spinner. Let's go. Okay, so looking at the map, let's see. I'm going to task 1. It's in Nocturne Alley. Let's go. There's several places it could be in Nocturne Alley. There's several spell locations. But if we look at the map and I click View More, it shows me a picture. So I'm looking for the windows. Okay, Nocturne Alley is where the, maybe not the best people hang out. Little CD back here. Ah, I believe it's here. Yes, that looks like the picture. And as predicted, there's a short queue. So we're gonna wait patiently to get to do our spell. Ariana Exime. So I hit the spiders?
Yes, but
okay.
we'll try it again.
So I have to do that.
Come here, spider. Ariana Exime. Whoa!
And then the spiders are gonna form a pattern.
Okay,
And you're gonna just trace the pattern from the bottom, okay?
from the bottom, so down here.
Yep, big spider.
Start with the big spider.
Perfect.
Magic, it lit up! Oh my gosh, so cool.
And then it's gonna say you're gonna go next on your adventure right here. So you're gonna go to Magical Menagerie.
Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, I destroyed some spiders, and now it told me to go to Magical Menagerie for the next charm. So here we go. Okay, made it to Magical Menagerie, which is the magical creature shop where Hermione gets Crookshanks and Ron is told that Scabbers is doomed. But no one really knew how much. Anyway, there's a short line here, and I'm excited to see what magic happens. Also, there's wonderful team member witches and wizards around helping out all of the guests with their spell work. Ooh, dragon's about to breathe. What a great day. Supposed to cast Cantus, which is the singing charm, and make the animals sing and dance. Cantus. Oh, it vibrated. Oh, they're doing it. Look at the frog. Well, ow, I did it. Okay, learning curve. The app did not advance me despite me doing what I thought was the spell. But as it turns out, there was another step to the spell that I didn't do. So I've got to do it again. But the witch was very kind in explaining that, and the line's not too long. So again, learning curve and patient hands. All right, let's go again. Cantus, okay, it's vibrating, they're singing. She said there's gonna be a letter in the book I have to trace when I'm done. Okay, here's the book, Silencio. It vibrated again. Okay. It vibrated again, and the book changed. So I think I did it. Let's check the app. Okay, let's see if it refreshes that I did it. She said if this, adventure complete, I did it. She said it takes a second sometimes to connect, and that if it doesn't ever connect, you can exit out and go back in, but I didn't have to. So now we completed our first adventure. I'm so proud of us. All right, so I got 15 house points. We're gonna close that. And now look, I unlocked Elemental and the Nocturne Residence. And I unlocked all of them with the Quidditch trials. This is very exciting. Okay, let's do another quest. Defense against the dark arts. There's been a rise in dark magic around London. Well, not on my watch, because I may be a Slytherin, but I do not align with the Death Eaters. So let's go to Periwinkle's Playthings, right over here. Alberto. Oh, I did it. Okay. And then, it's telling me finite down here. I get it now. Finite. And it vibrated and lit up. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the trick. Look at these guys just working it. Yay! Okay, it's gonna tell me where to go next. Sorry, it's hard to see with the glare, but it's saying go to Wiseacres. Okay, so I've figured out that the trick is when on the adventure, it's teaching you the next spell. So you have to look at the pages, the spell books, and make sure you do that so that you can advance the next one. It's not enough just to do the spell on the ground. You also have to do the spell on the page. Okay, I've made it over to Wiseacres where there are several spell locations, but I believe it's this one. Let me look at the picture on the... Yeah, that matches the picture, so we will wait to do some magic. Okay, I have to do Specialist Revelio right here, all right? Specialist Revelio. We gotta light up. It's spinning. Oh, should I spin it? I'm doing that. Oh, a Dementor. No, thank you. Expecto Patronum. Yeah, I would like to learn that. Expecto Patronum.
Nocturnal Alley.
Expecto Patronum. Oh, it lit up again. I did it. Get out of here, Dementor. Look, it's doing it. Go to Talonham Toxic Tapers. That's in Nocturnal Alley. Oh, well, let's go. I'm literally having so much fun that I forgot to say that the trolls dancing on the spell I did a couple spells ago is a very niche Easter egg because on the 7th floor of Hogwarts, across from the room of requirement, there was a tapestry of a foolish wizard named Barnabas the Bardy who tried to teach trolls to dance. So that's a reference to that. And this is literally so fun. I'm having a great time, even though it's crowded, even though I'm having to wait for the spells, it is so fun. Back into Nocturne Alley we go. Now, of course, you can just do spell mode on the app and just go around and do the spells and see what happens. You don't have to do this quest or this adventure if that doesn't appeal to you. If you want to just bop around and do magic, you can, but I love that there's the inclusion of the quests, of the adventures. It makes the redoability much, much higher. Back where we started, but I'm waiting for this one now, so I gotta make sure I'm not cutting anyone in line. Okay, Incendio. There it goes, yay! Ooh. Okay, now, Expecto Patronum. I did it! My Patronus is back! It's very exciting. Thank you. Is it gonna tell me where to go? The stairwell. Thank you. Okay, I made it to my next spot. Incendio. Oh no! Is that a Dementor? That's a nightmare. Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum. Expecto Patronum. Oh, I did it! Get out of here. Go get him, dog. Go get him, Kronk. Get out of here. Skitty scat. Move your wand to the right, okay? To the right. I did it! Oh! I hit him! To the left. Go, Kronk, go. Hi, puppy. You're a good boy. Outstanding. Oh, like on my owls? Good for me. And it says, congrats on defeating the Dementor. Diagon Alley is safer thanks to you. I am literally having the best time, and I am honored to help protect Diagon Alley from the Dementors. But all this spellcasting has made me hungry, so I think we should go get our first butterbeer snack. Which of course means we're headed into the Leaky Cauldron. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I almost came here first, and the line was all the way out here because it was peak lunchtime. And I was like, no, I'm gonna take my own advice and come back later. It's now about 3 o'clock and there's no line at all. So again, pro tip when you're coming to the Wizarding World, especially when it's busy, eat off peak meal times. And I also placed a MOA order, so as soon as I sit down, I'll ring it in that I'm here. The Leaky Cauldron is a quick service restaurant, but they will bring your food to your table. You can order here at the register, or again, I recommend MOA ordering, so it's much faster. You don't have to wait in the line to pay and ring up your food and then also wait for your food. You can skip the first step. Leaky Cauldron, themed to the famous inn and restaurant in Diagon Alley, and it looks incredible in here. I love all the detail from the forced perspective, looking like the inn goes on forever and ever. I love the Serious Black Wanted posters and the woodwork. It's just beautiful. Okay, first up, the Butterbeer Stein. This is $37.99. It's like a pretty sturdy tankard. It's got the butterbeer design on it. You can get it filled with your choice of regular butterbeer, frozen butterbeer, or the plant-based versions of either of those. And they also have it over at the Three Broomsticks. So cheers. I got the regular kind, so it's just like the regular liquid with the foam on top. I find it slightly less sweet than the frozen. Butterbeer goes against everything I stand for as far as not being sickly sweet. It is so sweet, especially the topping, which is like a melted vanilla cupcake, but when in the Wizarding World, you have to consume butterbeer. It's the rule, I didn't make it. And I do love these tankards. It's definitely expensive for a souvenir cup, but it's really solid, like metal or pewter. Slightly different than the one they had at Universal Japan. And I have that one in my office, so I'm gonna put this one with it. And I think this is quite nice. The first time this has been offered here. Update, it's not different than the one from Japan. How do I know, you ask? I have that one right here. I brought it to compare, but for some reason I thought the handle was different, but you can tell they're the same. So if you wanted one like the one in Japan, and you haven't been to Japan or don't want to go to Japan, you can get it here. The difference is on the bottom here, this one says 10th anniversary of Universal Studios Japan Wizarding World. That's why they brought these out there. This one just says Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Studios. I believe they have the same one in Hollywood. So I kind of like that one slightly better because it says the 10 years of Japan thing, but still a great tankard. And I will be drinking anything out of this because it'll make it feel more festive and fancy. I wonder if I can put something hot in it. Can I drink my coffee out of this? Hand wash only, do not microwave. But it doesn't say not to put something hot in it, so... All right, the rest of my food is here, and yes, I know I'm here for butterbeer season, but also, your girl's a savory food eater more than a sweet one, so I needed a little savory something as well, and I decided to mix it up. You know, normally I get the fish and chips here, which are my favorite, my go-to, right? #1, but I wanted to review something different, so this is the Kids Cottage Pie. It's a mini version of their cottage pie, which has got beef and chunky vegetables and a potato crust, and then it is served with some chips. But this is the main reason that we're here, the Butterbeer Cream Puff. So it is a cookie and butterbeer filling with a butterbeer whipped topping and a butterbeer sauce on top of that bad boy. So, yum. Look at this little baby pie. It's so cute. Oh my God, it's so hot. Whew, that is fresh out of the oven. She is warm. But this is like ooey, gooey, delicious, garlicky, buttery mashed potatoes. And then underneath you've got this mix of beef, and I'm seeing carrots and peas, and it's just like hearty, savory, stick to your ribs kind of food. Nothing super fancy, but really delicious. And the mashed potatoes have been like baked so they're a little crispy on top. This is fantastic. I never ate this because I always went for fish and chips, and then when we went to the Orlando Informer event, they had this. And at the Orlando Informer events, these are after-hours events that anyone can buy tickets for at Universal. All the food's included, and yes, that includes things like this and all the butterbeer you want. They had this, so I tried it because it was all included, and I was like, whoa, I've been sleeping on that. So this is delicious. Also, if you want to go to the Orlando Informer events, they're so fun. The next one's in June. I can link it down for you. All the rides have like no wait. It's amazing. But this is fantastic. And as always, one of my pro tips is to order the kid size because this is a perfect portion because I've also got fries. I'm going to have this dessert. Like, I like the kids portion of fish and chips too. And now the cream puff. So I was going to try and bite, but it's going to be so sticky. I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. It is so sweet. Sweeter than butterbeer. The sauce on top is like a sticky caramel sauce. And then you have this very good whipped cream, like house-made whipped cream, you can tell. That's sweet enough as it is. Those things together. Then you have the cream puff itself, which texturally is wonderful. Like it's dense, but not too thick, if that makes sense. It's holding up well to all this butterbeer cookie cream inside, which actually isn't as sweet as the caramel sauce or as butterbeer because it has that cookie element to it as well. I'm imagining like a shortbread cookie. But all together, it is very, very sickly sweet. This is not my preferred version of butterbeer. 1, cream puff, not my favorite style of dessert. 2, too sugary, sickly sweet for me, even compared to the drink. I prefer the ice cream. If I'm gonna not drink it, if I'm gonna eat it, I like the ice cream better. But I think it's very fun. I like all the components individually. And if you like cream puffs and butterbeer flavor, I think this is a knockout. It's just too sweet for me personally, but it's beautiful and well executed. I think I may have fixed it. You know, when you dip your fries in a Frosty. Yeah. Okay, while I'm sitting here finishing up, let's see how we're doing. I'm a level 3 at spells. I have gotten 185 points. I need to pick a new adventure, and I want to see who's winning the House Cup currently. Slytherin's in 4th. We got to go do more spells. Another fun thing about the new wands is that now the spells could result in different things. So we were here earlier on a quest, and we saw a Dementor appear, but I've been told if I just come over here and just do this spell, something else could happen. Oh, there it goes. Oh! So that was awesome. That time, my house mascot appeared, and Miss Wizarding World's here now, and she did it, and hers did as well. She's also a Slytherin, obviously. That's why we're friends. Oh, hers is different, though. That's so cool. Now it's a dude fighting. And it's changing colors. I wonder if I do it again, if it'll do something different again. Specialist Revelio. Oh, look, now it's a guy and a dog. Okay, that was very exciting. We did it 3 times in a row and got 3 different things that would happen, and talked to a witch who said that the Generation 1 ones, that's what they would do as well. So they're not going to do the adventure quest things like the Dementor, but if you have one of the original ones and you go up to these, different things could happen, which I think gives it a lot of replayability, which I really like. Now we're at what used to be a secret spell. There didn't always used to be a medallion on the ground, but there is now, but I want to see the updated version of it. This is at side of Scribulus, and it's invisible ink that reveals a message. Aparicium. Aparicium. Ooh, I did it. Oh, I have to make a word, okay. I think that goes there. Drop. Stay there. How do I make it, like, go there? That must not be where it goes. Oh, Cloak of Invisibility, I get it now. This is so cool. I was too slow, but I knew it. It's a game, that's so cool. Aparicium. Okay. Ministry of Magic. Oh, or Minister of Magic. I'm gonna be way faster at this one. Whoa, lightning round. Close enough. I'm having way too much fun. Okay, now we're gonna do a quest. There are some quests that go between the parks. So it'll tell you that this adventure starts in Diagon Alley and ends in Hogsmeade. There's ones that go the other way as well. And it's gonna make sure that you have a park-to-park ticket before you play. It's gonna say, you need a park-to-park ticket to play this if you wanna complete it. I'm not gonna do all the quests because I wanna leave some mystery and majesty and save some for myself to do later as well. But let's start this dual one and we'll end up over in Hogsmeade. Okay, it says Quidditch trials, the Chudley Cannons are holding tryouts. And then it says it's a long quest, and it says up here it begins in Diagon Alley and ends in Hogsmeade. Start adventure. It's gonna say you need a park-to-park ticket, and I'm gonna go yup, and it's gonna tell me where to go, which is Dustle Phalanges. Sounds like something Phoebe Buffet made up, but that means right here the window. Locomotor projector. I did it. Oh, I see. I understand now. I am learning different skills for Quidditch. I was terrible at being a keeper. So maybe it looks like I'm supposed to go show my chaser skills. Maybe that's where I'd shine on the pitch. This is so fun because I just did that spell not as part of an adventure. It was something completely different. All right, my quest has taken me to Hogsmeade, so we're gonna jump aboard the Hogwarts Express and get over there. If you did not want to go over to Hogsmeade right now, you could hit pause on that adventure and start another one or keep playing around with the other spells, and then you can just resume it once you get over into the other side. And you could resume it another day too. You don't have to do it all in one day if you are going to the different parks on separate days. The Hogwarts Express is the train that can take you between the two parks. You do have to have a park-to-park ticket to ride this attraction, but know that it's different each way you go. You're gonna see different things out the window. It's pretty popular and gets a pretty long line, but luckily for us, we have Express Pass after 4 with our annual passes. So we're gonna use that line and not the 65-minute standby line. If it has a long line, you can definitely walk across much, much faster. It's like a 10, 15-minute walk between the two parks, but it's definitely more whimsical to take the train, and you know how I feel about whimsy.
Ron, food is the first of the 5 principal exceptions to Gump's law of elemental transfiguration.
Do you know what she's talking about? Inspector Patronum!
Are you alright?
I'm okay. Okay? That was brilliant.
Great. We have made it into Hogsmeade. You can tell it's quite popular to be here right now, but the quest must continue. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I see what I'm doing now. What? Oh, I'm the leader. Congratulations. Your house will be happy to have you on their team. Mission completed. That adventure is done. I am officially on the Quidditch team. I think, based on my performances, I would be the best at being a beater, which I can't say I'm surprised by. Now, before I do another adventure, gonna take a moment to go look for some new merchandise because it is Butterbeer season, and you know how theme parks like to celebrate selling you stuff. Made it into Filch's Emporium of Confiscated Goods. This is where Argus Filch, the caretaker, confiscates illegal items from the students and then sells them to you, apparently. But there are a ton of Butterbeer-themed items. You can also get these at the main stores at the front of both the parks as well as the Universal Store on City Walk. But let's take a look at the collection we have. A Butterbeer flannel. A butterbeer cup, butterbeer mug, butterbeer pin, butterbeer magnet, butterbeer keychain, butterbeer pin and patch set, butterbeer sign, butterbeer purse, butterbeer socks, butterbeer tea towels, different butterbeer mug, butterbeer hoodie, different butterbeer mug, butterbeer t-shirt, butterbeer hat, and butterbeer tote. There's also a butterbeer candy bar, allegedly, which I'm hoping to see in Honeydukes, but I think this is a pretty cute collection. Personally, I like the keychain, I like the purse, and I like the hat. Shout out to team member Emily, who just showed us that you can tuck the strap of the butterbeer purse into the back little pocket and then hold it with the handle like a little clutch. Do I need that? All right, now let's take a look at the different Hogsmeade spell games. I definitely want to do the Dueling Club, but it says it's locked, and when I click it, it says Dueling Club members need to be quick-wanded or at the very least into Hijinx. So that makes me think I need to do the Hijinx one, or perhaps that and the quick-wanded one. I'm gonna start with the Hijinx one, which starts at the Owl Post. Let's do it. Okay, here I go. Immobulus. Whoa, I was good at that one.
So for this part, I'm actually
Step back, okay. Immobulus.
white light.
Yeah, is that me? Oh.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna trace that. You're gonna trace the actual parchments.
Oh, I see. My white light's going crazy. Well, I got it. Oh, and there's a howler over there. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. But I did it, and it says to go to the tea shop. All right. I need to do Locomotor Snowman. Locomotor Snowman. Locomotor Snowman. Ooh, I did it. Circumroda. Circumroda. My wand vibrated and lit up, so I did it. As a pro tip, wait for the interactive screens. It'll be a spell book, or here it's a menu. Make sure it's reset before you do it, otherwise it won't be ready. Hijinx mission complete. I've got a check mark there, and that unlocked the Dueling Club, which says suspicious things are happening in Hogsmeade, and I need to go to Honeydukes. But before I do that, it's time for another butterbeer themed treat. So this is the Butterbeer Ice Lolly. I got it at the Magical Neep cart here in Hogsmeade. You can also get it at the Hopping Pot in Diagon Alley, but it's a butterbeer like ice popsicle. And it smells like it, and it looks like it. I think this is my favorite new butterbeer treat. Like, nothing will beat drinking it, but it's white chocolate on the outside, but the inside's more like a popsicle, and it still has that like butterscotch toffee flavor that's butterbeer, but it's not as sickly sweet as like the cream puff was. The soft serve ice cream from Florian's is probably still the best non-drinkable, but this is really good, and it's like a little bit lighter. I'm very into this one, actually. I kind of wish it didn't have the white chocolate, if I'm being honest. It was just the popsicle part. But really good. The more I eat, I realize why I like it. It's salted, and so it's cutting how sweet it can be. This is A+. This is like a top tier snack. I love this. Popped into Honeydukes, the candy shop, before I start my next adventure to see if they had the butterbeer candy bar, and I'm in luck because they do. This just got put out recently. It wasn't here when butterbeer season started, but it's a butterbeer flavored candy bar, and I'm gonna buy it right now, but I'm gonna save it to eat it in a little bit. But it's giving Willy Wonka bar with that gold wrapper. Also want to point out they have the butterbeer gummy cart back this year. By gummy cart, I mean it's a cart that looks like a cart with all the barrels of butterbeer on it, and it's filled with butterbeer flavored gummies. I heard they weren't the best, so we're not getting that. Also, they always have butterbeer fudge in the bakery case for a different butterbeer treat. Once upon a time, I did a video where I only ate butterbeer all day, so kind of like this one. And I tried all of the classic flavors, all the different drinkable kind, the ice creams, the fudge, and the clotted cream. So you can watch that if you want more butterbeer reviews. All right, back on my mission. I'm here outside of Honeydukes to do this chocolate frog card spell. It's really hard to see in the daytime, but if you look really hard, you can see there's Hogwarts there. I bet this one looks awesome at night, but we're gonna do our best anyway. Update, it originally told me to go to Honeydukes, but then it changed and said to go to Dogweed and Deathcap. So here I am at Dogweed and Deathcap, the magical flower store. Lumos Celeb. Lumos Celeb. Oh! Oh, Stupefy, okay. Stupefy. Go to the owl post. All right, back to the owl post. But a couple of pro tips. One, if you've got two people with wands or a group of people and they all have wands, make sure the people that are watching have their wand pointed down and kind of away, because sometimes it can be sensitive and pick up the wrong wand. Like Megan was trying to do the spell and it picked up my wand, which meant she didn't get to advance in the adventure and did it again. So just make sure if you've got kids or anybody else in line with you, make sure their wands are pointed down, or, you know, a stranger in front of you, you don't want to trigger theirs. And two, make sure the book or the page or whatever it is has told you to move to your next spot, because if it has a secondary spell, you have to do that too before you can move on. Immobilus. That one was a little hard to figure out how to do. It took both of us 2 times trying it, because you had to like hold your wand and the red blast on the doxies before they fell. But I kind of like that some of them are a little difficult. Obviously, if there's a long line of people, it's, you know, you want to do it again quick and be respectful, but it makes it a little more fun, a little more challenging. Also, I like that that one had doxies, because those are not in the movies, but they are in the books. And when Harry and Ron and Hermione and the rest of the Weasleys have to help clean up Grimmauld Place, they have to get doxies out of the curtains. And I just love little secret Easter eggs like that. We have made it to the Dueling Club, which I now understand what this is for. When I saw this a few weeks ago before the new wands rolled out, I thought this was just something I'd never paid attention to. But it actually looks like the coolest wand spot yet. I should note that only the Generation 2 wands will work at this. If you have a Generation 1 wand, it won't work at all to do anything. Same goes for that Dementor one I did earlier. But the rest of the spots, both wands work, just the Generation 2 ones do more. Okay, that was the coolest one by far. That made all my Hogwarts legacy and watching and reading Harry Potter dreams come true, because I got to duel with the dummy. That was awesome. That was so cool. And I want to do it again. And also there's a bunch of Easter eggs right here, like behind the dummy, there's all those banners. Those are from Dueling Dragons from the queue, the attraction that Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure replaced. And then you also have some textbooks back there, and the one on top is Dark Arts Basics for Beginners, which is the book that Umbridge assigns the class in the 5th movie. That was awesome. There wasn't a line, so we did it a few more times. I do wish it was a little faster. Like, I wish it was a little quicker on the reaction, but it'll tell you what spell to cast, and then you have to cast it. And if you don't get it right, you lose to the dummy. But I did not lose to the dummy, and in fact, I got an outstanding, which is the highest score you can get. Not to brag, but also definitely to brag. This spell, again, you can only do it if you have a Gen 2 wand, and you can only do it as part of adventure. This one and the Patronus one, you can't just walk up and do them. You have to do them as part of the quest. But I genuinely think these wands are amazing. I think they are so fun. I think it's such a fun activity. I like that you can pick it up as you'd like to go. I like that there's a ton of different adventures. I like that there is variability in some of the spell locations now. Even if you aren't doing an adventure, different things are going to pop up. I think I've always thought the wands were like the coolest interactive thing I've seen in a theme park, and I think that this just took it to another level. I can't wait to see the ones they do at Ministry of Magic and Epic, but like these are awesome and totally worth in my opinion. And I can already tell that I need to do this at night because some of the spells are gonna look even cooler when they light up and things. I can't wait to do all of the rest of the adventures I haven't done. I can't wait to see the different variations, but like, I have nothing but just chef's kiss. Congrats to Universal because this is awesome. And I think we should celebrate with a Butterbeer candy bar. And seriously, upon continuing to explore the app, the gamification of this is so good. This is why Super Nintendo World is so amazing. Look at this. It's showing me all the spells I cast today, as well as all the ones I have yet to unlock. Here's all of my achievements. So lots to accomplish there. You've also got the beasts. I didn't even realize they were tracking which beasts I interacted with, which means there's going to be, you know, one with a Niffler at some point, which I can't wait to do. Or, oh my gosh, Sir Cadogan's pony. That's hilarious. I don't know which spell that will be with. So there's just unbelievable amounts of things for you to do and you to play, and this is brilliant, honestly. This video is starting and ending with me sitting on the ground unwrapping things, but this time it's a Butterbeer bar. And it's like seriously giving Willy Wonka golden ticket. Let's see if I got it. It smells so pungent. It's been in my bag for a second, so it's like a little melty, but not too bad. This is not what I thought it would look like. Look at that. It's again, I like that all the treats have the thing where it's like, here's the white foam and then here's the toffee part. For the last time today, Butterbeer cheers. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be. It's definitely sweet, don't get me wrong, but it's actually somehow less sweet than I thought it would be for being just a candy bar. If you've tried the Hershey's Kisses that are like nationwide at CVS or Walgreens, it tastes like those, or it's kind of cloyingly sweet as far as it's sticking to my mouth because it's kind of melted. So I don't like it as much as the ice lolly, but I actually like it more than the cream puff. However, I think for most people, the cream puff would be a better choice. It's pretty good. It tastes like butterscotch chocolate, white chocolate, I should say. Butterscotch and white chocolate. That's a consistency. I think this is a fun take home. I think if you were a baker, it'd be really fun to see what you could do with this, like at home. Like if you wanted to break this up and put it on cookies or in cookies, like something like that. I think that's where this would really shine. Like honestly, someone who knows how to bake, make some like shortbread cookies and freeze this and put chunks of this in it. I bet that would slap. Maybe I'll see if Alan will do that. But just as far as to like just eat this is not the one I would pick. I would definitely pick the lolly over this. Overall though, I would pick drinking a form of Butterbeer, hot, cold, or frozen. You can't really go wrong. But it's been really fun to try all these Butterbeer treats. Well, friends, that is a wrap on today's video. I had so much fun. If you know me, you know I love Harry Potter and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So anytime there's something new to explore and do here, I'm gonna be very excited. And I had my sights and hopes very high for those wands, and honestly, they exceeded it. I think that is so cool, and it'll be even more fun on a less busy day. It's, again, spring break right now. But even still, I didn't have to wait too long for any of the spells. I think it's such a fun thing to do in between some of the attractions. I love the replayability. The effects are really cool. And also, who doesn't want to try delicious Butterbeer snacks? So I had an amazing time. Hopefully you had fun following along. Hopefully if you're coming soon, you've seen what these interactive ones can do. And I honestly, I know $85 is a lot for a souvenir, but I honestly think it's worth it if you're gonna spend some time in these lands and you're a Potter fan. So let me know what other Harry Potter content you wanna see. We've already got secrets videos, we've got details videos. We're gonna have Harry Potter videos coming out soon when Ministry of Magic opens at Epic Universe so soon. I can't wait. And until next time, friends, I'm Molly, and it has been literally so magical. Though I never need to eat anything Butterbeer for the foreseeable future.